Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe. I've had some new subscribers recently, so I would just like to come on here and update them on my story. So in 2018 I had my eye out because of mesenchymal chondrosarcoma cancer. It was growing on my optic nerve, and at that time it was quite a rare cancer, and the only other treatment for it would be a bit of radiation. So I never had chemotherapy, I just had the eye removed and 6 weeks of radiation. And then about a month after the radiation finished, I woke up in hospital completely paralysed because I'd had an MS attack. They said it was a fulminant MS attack, and a lot of people, including all the doctors and my friends and family, thought I would die. And usually within 6 weeks, I guess you would. But because they'd given me a tracheostomy, which was breathing for me and giving me oxygen, it kept me alive. And even though it's not perfect now, I can kind of move and I can walk. I'm not brilliant at walking. I'm still recovering, but after 5 years, I think it's time for me to start talking about why I want to start doing longer talking videos. And part of that is because I want to reassure people that going through the same as I have, you know, at the end of it, it was worth it. And things that I was struggling with at the beginning of having my eye out compared to now, I don't struggle with anymore. So there's a lot that I want to talk about, but I need to stage it all out slowly so you can all keep up. I also want to talk about my eye and its movements and how it's really getting to me. And you know, if anyone can help, I'd appreciate some help, because I've now gone back to using my four-wheel walker, so I have something to grab hold of, because my eye moves so much, my body can't keep up with it, and it's affecting my balance. And yeah, it's pretty annoying. I've also been to Specsavers, and they're going to get me some glasses, because that kind of helps. It doesn't help fully, but it does slow it down a little bit. As you can see, this is how much it moves, and it does this all the time, non-stop from morning till night time. This isn't speeded up either, this is how fast it moves, and it's having a tremendous effect on my balance. I wanted to explain to you why I've come over to YouTube after being on TikTok. So when I first started TikTok, YouTube didn't do the YouTube shorts, and TikTok was the only place I could go to where you could do a video and you could do it to someone else's music. Now, the reason that appealed to me was because at that point I couldn't actually talk very well. Because I had had the tracheostomy and it had damaged my vocal cords, I could hardly talk. I can't really talk brilliant now, but it's a hell of a lot better than it used to be. And there are so many things that I know, so many things that I want to tell people and share that I think will be helpful, that it's just the right time now for me to start talking longer videos. And I don't think TikTok really does the longer videos. Like, I would like to take you out with me to shops and things, you know, with nothing on my eye. Talk about how I feel confident, why I feel confident, and the difference between having my eye out and now, because I can see a big difference between now and then. When I first had my eye out, I was like, no one is ever going to see it. No one will ever know. I'll just disguise it, which I now realise isn't something I could keep up with. And I'm really not bothered now if people see my eye. And I also want to talk to you about perception, because when I first had my eye out, everyone, even with two eyes, was talking about, oh, perception's bad when you've got one eye. Oh, it's really bad perception. But they never actually explained what was bad. So I am going to explain to you what I struggled with and the difference between then and now. Because I have learnt that over time, as my body has adjusted to having one eye, a lot of the problems I was having when I first had my eye out, I don't have now. And I want to share them with you. So tomorrow I am going to go into town and I'm going to take you with me. And I'm going to show you how I go out without anything on my face.